This is the L30 Ultra robot vacuum and mop from Dreame, a device that immediately stands out with its sleek black and gold finish and the substantial base station that tidily holds everything together. From my experience, this robot vacuum and mop combo is designed for users who, like me, want hassle-free, hands-off cleaning and appreciate tech that truly lightens the load of daily chores. So here's a quick review, from initial impressions to honest thoughts after weeks of use. Sitting in front of me, the L30 Ultra base station takes up a bit of space, but it looks extremely modern, almost like a small home appliance, which I actually really like because it doesn't feel out of place, even in a well-decorated living room. The robot itself is compact, a little chubby, but low enough to slide under most of my furniture easily. The standout color touches make it look high-end without feeling flashy. Two clear tanks on top, one for clean water, the other for dirty water, are easy to remove and snap back in place quickly. The overall build is solid and gives me the confidence that it will last for several years, not just one or two. There's nothing flimsy going on with the wheels or brush assembly, and I noticed that the mop cloth and dust bag can be changed without a fumble, which really matters for everyday use. From my experience, getting set up with the L30 Ultra was surprisingly easy. I'm not someone who likes complicated smart home setups, so being able to connect the Dreame Home app, see instant mapping of my apartment, and schedule cleaning right off the bat made the process pretty enjoyable. I'll be honest, I had some doubts at first about whether this kind of robot could handle my mix of hardwood, rugs, and a slightly high-maintenance cat. What I noticed quickly is that this model is very user-friendly. There are only a few buttons on the actual unit, and most things are controlled from the app. The app is like a remote control for the whole home. Set cleaning zones, create no-go areas, and start-stop the robot whenever you want. Voice commands with Alexa or Google Home are also available, though I mostly stick to the app since it just works. When it comes to performance, the L30 Ultra absolutely delivers on powerful cleaning. With a suction rating of 7,300 PA, it can suck up everything from fine dirt to pet hair with no trouble. The roller brush is a big deal. Since it's bristleless and rubberized, hair doesn't get wrapped up as much, so pet hair, dust, and even spilled cereal get picked up in one go. For mopping, two spinning pads do the actual scrubbing. The first time I saw the hot water system in action, I was pretty surprised. The robot washes the mop with water up to 136 degrees freeze right in the base, so each cleaning session starts with a clean mop and ends with hot air drying, which means no musty smell or dampness sticking around. It's little details like this that made me trust it enough to let it run while I'm out. Now, about the tanks. The clean and dirty water tanks on top of the base make sense even for someone who's never used a robot mop before. The 3.2-liter dust bag doesn't need to be emptied for about 2 months, even in a house with a pet. Occasionally, I just grab it, throw it out, and replace it, a real time saver compared to other vacuums I've had. And with the Dual Boost 2.0 suction in the dock, emptying dust into the bag is quick and not messy. Navigation was one of my main questions, and this is where the L30 Ultra shines. It uses AI with a 3D sensor and camera, so it can recognize up to 55 different objects around the house, like shoes, toys, or tangled cords. I saw it pause in front of obstacles, make a quick assessment, and then go around them without getting stuck. The Mop-Extend feature means the mop arms extend to reach baseboards and corners, places that my old robot always missed. The mapping was so accurate, I could divide the areas into rooms or even select a specific path for touch-up cleaning. For me, this flexibility was perfect, since I have kids dropping crumbs and a pet tracking litter in different areas. Edge cleaning is another thing I'd like to point out. Thanks to the Mop-Extend feature, the robot actually pushes the mop pads out right up against the baseboards. My kitchen has always been that place where grime collects along the edges, and I noticed a real difference with this machine. It also lifts the mop pads if it rolls over my thicker area rug, so I never end up with soggy carpet. The extended hands-free operation is hard to beat. I run the robot 3 or 4 times a week. The dust bag lasts me a couple of months, and water tanks can go for several runs before needing a refill or empty. This is real convenience. And for someone constantly on the go, it means I spend almost 0 time thinking about vacuuming and mopping. That's not to say it's all perfect. There are a couple key things that didn't quite hit the mark for me. Price was a concern from the start. It's definitely in the upper range for robot vacuums, and I hesitated before making the purchase. The obstacle avoidance is almost too cautious, sometimes stopping in front of shoes or cables it could easily go around, then doubling back for a second pass. This can stretch out cleaning time. And although it doesn't bother me daily, I wish I could tone down its extra careful mode sometimes. On heavy pile carpets, it does a good job picking up surface debris, but lacks the dual brush design I'd seen in some Roomba or Roborock models, which would offer deeper cleaning for thicker rugs. Also, in very dim light, the sensors work, but a few times the robot missed a small object or turned around an obstacle that wasn't actually in the way. Battery life claims up to 180 minutes, which I think is true only on the lowest suction and mop mode. Normal use for me gives about 145 to 150 minutes. In conclusion, the L30 Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop left me genuinely impressed. The key features that stood out are the real hot water mop washing and drying, powerful suction, intelligent obstacle navigation, and the easy-to-use app. It's perfect for anyone like me wanting a true hands-off vacuum and mop combo that actually does the job well, not just look smart on paper. From my experience, it delivers consistent results, keeps pet hair under control, and really drops the amount of manual cleaning compared to older generation robots. I'd recommend this for busy families, pet owners, or anyone wanting to clean smarter, not harder. Yes, the price is high and there are minor quirks, but the convenience and performance do justify the investment if keeping floors truly clean is a priority. To learn more about the L30 Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop, please check the comments section. Thank you for watching.